All right, so you're thinking about academic jobs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Specifically at the University of Toronto.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, well, we've got their careers webpage up right here, so
Great.
let's do a deep dive into it. See what we can learn about what it's like to work there, and maybe even pick up some tips on how to apply.
Sounds good.
So they start off with like a little overview,
Okay.
reminding us that they're a top research university in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
known for their, academic rigor and global impact.
Yeah, setting the stage right.
Exactly.
Not just any university.
Yeah.
This is U of T,
Yeah, big deal.
a global player.
And of course located in Toronto,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Which has its own appeal.
big draw for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
So, but then they get into the why UT section,
Okay.
and they've got 5 reasons listed,
Wow.
starting with academic excellence,
Of course.
which, I mean, seems kind of obvious, but they
Right.
back it up with their global rankings.
Yeah, you gotta have the receipts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't just say you're excellent. Prove it. Yeah, show me the data.
So next they talk about research opportunities,
Okay.
which makes sense. It's a research-heavy university, but they emphasize this a lot,
Makes sense.
and they highlight how there are resources and opportunities across all these different disciplines.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
It's not just like a one-trick pony.
Right.
There's potential for a wide range of interests.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you're an academic exploring your options.
Now, this next one I think is really important to a lot of people.
Okay.
Diversity and inclusion.
Yeah.
They really make a point of saying that they have a welcoming environment for people from all different backgrounds.
Yeah, that's becoming like more and more important these days.
For sure.
A diverse community leads to better research,
Absolutely.
more vibrant atmosphere.
Totally.
It's good to see them emphasizing that.
Okay, then they talk about global impact,
Mm-hmm.
which honestly every university says.
Every university's going to say that, yeah.
But they at least try to give it some weight by mentioning how their grads and research make a difference worldwide.
I mean, it would have been nice if they had given us like a specific example.
Sure.
Even just a quick one.
Like what?
Like imagine if they'd said, U of T research led to a breakthrough in this area impacting this many lives.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's memorable,
That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
instead of just kind of like a general statement.
All right, and then finally,
Okay,
they round out the why U of T section with
let me guess.
that thriving city life in Toronto.
They had to be there.
They talk about all the cultural and professional perks beyond campus.
Smart move.
Yeah,
Appeal to the whole person,
Right.
not just the academic.
right.
Because at the end of the day, a happy researcher is a productive researcher.
For sure. So,
But-
okay, enough of the sales pitch.
Yeah.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
What if you're actually interested in applying?
All right, how do you do it?
Well, they say just go to the careers website. That's the hub for everything.
Right.
Find open positions, read the descriptions, follow the application instructions.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but this is where I feel like they could have stood out a little bit more.
How so?
Like, what if they gave us a little sneak peek into their application process?
Oh, yeah.
What makes it unique,
Yeah, do they look for specific things in a CV?
right?
Is there like a certain way they do their interviews?
Exactly.
Some insider tips would have been nice.
It's like they assume everyone knows how this whole academic job thing works.
Right, everyone's been through it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then they try to spice things up a bit by highlighting some notable alumni.
Oh, okay, who do they got?
Lester B. Pearson, Margaret Atwood, John Polanyi.
The usual suspects.
Yeah, big names, for sure.
It's classic,
Yeah.
walk in the footsteps of giants.
Yeah, tap into that inspiration.
But I think they could have done more with it.
What do you mean?
Instead of just like listing their achievements,
Yeah.
connect it back to U of T. Like, did Pearson's time here shape his peacekeeping efforts?
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Give it some depth.
Instead of just like,
Instead of just, look, famous people went here.
Right.
Like, okay, we get it. It's impressive, but
we're going for a deep dive here.
exactly.
Okay.
Let's go beyond the surface, uncover the connections,
Okay.
the how and the why behind their success.
All right, well, before we get too deep,
Okay.
they do have a Q&A section
Okay, good.
where they try to anticipate some listener questions.
All right, let's see what they got.
So what do you think our listeners are most curious about at this point?
I mean, I'd say the practical stuff.
Like what?
What's the application process actually like? What
Yeah.
kind of research support do they really offer?
Mm-hmm.
Do those scholarships actually exist, or is it all just talk?
All right, let's see if U of T can deliver the goods.
Yeah, let's find out. Well, they start by saying the application is all online through their careers portal. Each position has its own specific guidelines,
Right, so no cutting corners?
No, You got to follow the rules.
All right, but what about research support?
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
People want to know that U of T is really serious about this stuff.
Right, not just paying lip service.
Exactly.
Well, they do talk about fostering a research culture.
Okay.
They mention resources, funding opportunities, state-of-the-art facilities.
It's a bit vague, though, isn't it?
In what way?
Like, what kind of resources are we talking about?
Yeah,
Is it seed funding for risky projects or just a good library?
that's a good point.
Yeah, it would be nice if they'd given us an example,
Right.
like a specific program or initiative.
Exactly. Like maybe they're really good at supporting interdisciplinary research,
Oh, yeah.
or they have special partnerships with industry.
Okay, now let's talk scholarships.
Ah, yes. The money question.
Are there any real options for students?
Well, they do mention scholarships, grants, financial aid programs.
Okay.
They say to check their financial aid website for details.
I mean, that's kind of a cop-out, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like, why not just tell us about a unique scholarship right here?
Yeah, highlight something that sets them apart.
Exactly, like we have a special scholarship for sustainability research.
Right. Or our mentorship program connects students with top researchers.
Now, that would be enticing.
Definitely.
Okay, so moving on to their academic programs.
All right.
What makes them unique?
Well, they say they provide a comprehensive and transformative learning experience.
Okay.
Emphasis on critical thinking, problem-solving, hands-on learning.
Yeah, but every university says that.
True.
So what's their specific flavor?
Yeah, what's the U of T spin on it?
Do they have a killer internship program?
Mm-hmm.
Do they encourage undergrad research?
It's lacking that unique selling proposition.
Last but not least,
Okay.
international students.
Ah, yes. Are they even allowed to apply?
Well, they say they welcome applications from talented individuals worldwide.
Okay, so they're open to global talent.
Yeah, they even talk about how diversity enriches the academic community.
But do they provide any specific support for international faculty?
Like what?
Like visa assistance, relocation packages, cultural integration programs?
Oh, that's a good point.
It would show they're not just talking the talk.
Right, they're actually walking the walk.
Exactly.
So overall, I think they addressed the basic questions,
Yeah.
but they could have done more.
They missed some opportunities to really shine.
It's like they gave us the appetizer, but forgot the main course.
I agree, they laid the groundwork, but they need to go deeper.
Provide more concrete examples.
Yeah, and highlight those unique programs and initiatives.
Okay, so let's see if they redeem themselves in the outro.
All right, fingers crossed.
Can they leave our listener feeling inspired?
Or is it just going to be more generic stuff?
Well, let's find out. So they start off by saying, imagine yourself walking the same halls as Margaret Atwood,
Okay.
attending lectures by world-renowned professors,
Mm-hmm.
contributing to groundbreaking research alongside a future Nobel laureate.
It's a nice thought, but
It-
it's still pretty big.
yeah, I agree.
It's like they're relying on the reputation of U of T
Right.
instead of actually telling us what's so great about it.
Like, what if they had said, picture yourself collaborating with our team at this cutting-edge research center, tackling this globally relevant problem?
Now that would be exciting.
Exactly.
That's something I can get behind.
Okay, so they also say that it's more than just a job.
Okay.
It's about joining a community of passionate individuals dedicated to pushing the boundaries of knowledge and making a positive impact on the world.
Okay, but again, we've heard that from like every university.
Right.
What makes U of T's community special?
Yeah, how do they actually foster that community?
Do they have unique mentorship programs,
Right.
interdisciplinary research initiatives?
A vibrant campus culture.
Those are the details that would have made this outro really sing.
Yeah, instead it's kind of just a generic pep talk.
So I think overall U of T has a lot to offer, but they need to do a better job of showing us what makes them unique.
Yeah. They need to go beyond the surface.
And give us those concrete examples.
Highlight the specific programs and resources.
Don't just tell us you're great, show us.
All right, well, that wraps up our deep dive into University of Toronto jobs.
Thanks for joining us.
If you're interested in exploring academic opportunities at U of T or other top universities around the world, be sure to check out academicjobs.com.
It's a great resource for anyone looking to start an academic career.
So keep learning, keep exploring, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be featuring you on a future deep dive.
That's right. Good luck out there.
Until next time.